Hey, my church family. So last week we talked about how we fit God into conversation with people around us, people that we have relationship with. And we talked about some ideas of how we can make that happen. So the first question I have for you is how did you do? How did you do with building in God in a conversation? For instance, the example that I had on my mind was about talking to somebody after the weekend and you're talking to them, hey, how was your weekend? They tell you about their weekend. They're going to naturally ask about your weekend. You tell them about it, and then you finish off with something that you thought was important in the Sunday service that you wanted to pass on. And that's just a way to open the door to the conversation about God. Well, first of all, my question is, how did you do with that? Did you use that example, or maybe you had a different example that you used? And I'd really like you to reach out and let me know how you did. The next step for that is I want us to pray for someone that we are in relationship with. And here's the thing, we can pray just in our rooms, nobody else around. We have conversation with God about somebody that we are in relationship with, whatever is on your heart. I'm not going to guide you to doing specifics, just whatever you think God and this person or this person needs to talk to God about, and how God can be a blessing in their lives. We had a church congregant that was really good at that this past week and did a phenomenal job of prayer for a person in need. And I have seen many of you where you have prayer requests for people in need. So I'm going to show you how to do a prayer request if you don't already know. And with the permission, this is the next step. So you can pray by yourself about somebody you're in relationship with, but then with permission from them, you can enter a prayer request on their behalf, or just say, hey, you are on my heart this week, and I really would like to pray for you. I would like our intercessors and our pastors to pray for you. So do I have your permission to put a prayer request in on your behalf? Now, they may say, no, don't use my name. Okay, may I have your permission to put a prayer request in without using your name, just very general information? And they might say yes. This is another way of opening a door when in a conversation about God. Obviously, the one is the after the weekend, how was your weekend? But this is a subset of that, or a continuation of that, where we often say to people, you know what, I will pray for you. But how often do we say to people, I absolutely will pray for you, and may I put your prayer request on our prayer chain for our intercessors and our pastors? So let me share my screen so that I can show you what I'm talking about, because you may not be aware of how to use it. So I am sharing the screen. This is fumcubacity.com. I am going to ministries. And if you scroll down, you'll see kids, youth, adults, family ministries, caring ministries, serving others, and then prayer. Now, all of these are great. So I invite you to peruse our website and take some time doing that. But prayer is where we want you at this point. So you're going to tap on prayer, and then it's going to take you to this screen. And I want you to scroll down. And there is a place to the left that says share your prayer request. Now, remember, the important thing about this is if you are not sharing a prayer request for yourself, you need to make sure you have permission to share that request, okay? So you're just going to type in your name and then your email and your prayer request. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to press submit. And I'm just going to leave a message for the intercessors and for Pastor Lois, because they will see this and go, wow, I wonder what prompted this. So I'm going to say, this prayer is part of my weekly devotional video. Okay, now I'm going to press submit. And you will see that it then goes back to the original screen. And it says, we received your prayer request, and we will be spending time this week in prayer that God will grant you his very best. So that is all there is to it for submitting a prayer request. What I am hoping that you guys will do as part of your weekly devotional this week is to share a prayer request, just like I did. And then if you want some extra challenge, invite the person that you are praying for to watch our service, either in person or online. And if it's online, you can share the Facebook link and the YouTube link, okay? All right, I have given you a lot. I am praying for each one of you. The prayer request that I submitted isn't just a test to show you how to do this. It is also me really praying for you. And you know what? Because I submitted it to all of the intercessors and Pastor Lois as well, we are all praying for you this week, that you have conversation about God with those you're in relationship with, that you're able to find one person that you can talk to about praying for them, and that you can submit that prayer request. And then that extra challenge is to share the Sunday service with them. God bless. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.